Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a personal reading for one of my clients who will represent the sign of Aquarius and a Cancer here in question. I want to thank you so much for your business and also for taking the advices that I give you, because you know that once I give you an advice, it is for your best interest as always. Now, when it comes to the reading here, prior to the recording, I should call on to the universe with your spirit guides and your personal information. During the recording, there's will be moments of silence. It is when I'm channeling to your spirit guides to start transcending the messages that we need to pass on to you. As you already know, that predictions come within the time that I give you, during or after, according to how you receive these predictions. They can happen within that amount of time. Certain predictions can be or are allowed to change to an extent. Certain predictions cannot and will not, because it is the path that you and people in questions have to take. Now, as you already know, just like you said, the predictions I gave you has already happened, and it is what it is. Sometimes I hate to give bad news, but it is what it is. They always happen sooner or later, but they always happen. So now, let's see here. What are we looking at here? Kind of show me what must need to know here. This first spread will be for you to see the overall energy here that I'm looking at here. And then I will also definitely do the Cancer here. Okay. You are Aquarius and he is Cancer. What are we looking at here? And here you are. Well, there's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising here, that it's already within itself here. In the very beginning here, who is interested in you. That's what I'm sensing here. Huh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the next spread here for the Cancer, because we're going to see some things here. I want to see certain things here. Okay. Well, we don't know the sign that that other X is that you mentioned in your email here. I do feel that that person will try to communicate with him as of now in the next 3 to 4 months. His ex here, who you mentioned sometimes every now and then he thinks of her. He does, but I feel that the feelings that he was attached to this person have diminished quite well, okay? I don't think that he's in love with her as he was in the past, okay? Let's put that aside here because I see that. Yes, he's going to pay off that property that you mentioned as of now in the next 3 to 4 months here. And I do feel that he wants to change and also buy another property here. I do see that. I feel that some family members are going to bring up this, arrangement between you and him. I feel that they're going to tell him, you know what, it's time because I would like some family, I would like some children and whatnot. I feel that it's not necessarily a good thing, but, I think that your family and his family have a lot to say when it comes to your relationship with him. As of now, in the next 3 or 4 months, I feel that definitely there will be some conversation going on here between you and the Cancer about having some type of stability here, or that at least you wish it for, okay? I don't see another person here outlined for you, okay, but him. There is a friend here who I'm sensing here. There's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising here. I don't see you taking that person either, though. But he's there, is what they're saying, okay? That he would like to get to know you, like to go out with you and whatnot. Okay, but I don't see you taking that person. And I feel that the Cancer is aware of this other man here. Whoever that other man is that for some reason the Cancer is a little bit jealous of, okay? Of the connection that you and him have. He thinks that it could be even more than friends here. So just keep that in mind. Again, like I've told you, and it did happen, as you said, the predictions. I feel that as of right now, in the next 3 or 4 months, there will continue to be few more rumors in reference to the Cancer here in another female. keep this in mind, that I feel there's a woman there who has quite high interest in him, and would like to be in some type of intimacy with this man. And so it's someone that he considers a friend, though. And so this woman does know about you, and so this woman is going to start some rumors here and there, okay? I feel that the person that he's having problems with in his job position, it's not only afraid of what he's capable of, but I also feel that without her realizing it, she's attracted to the Cancer, okay? Let's see here. So be aware of these rumors that are coming in here in your job continuously in the next 3 to 4 months is what I'm sensing here. Don't give in to what negative things you hear. Now that you know, prepare yourself emotionally to, you know, be more mature about the situation. If you hear anything that they tell you, just, you know, brush it out. Don't put any thoughts of it, okay? Whatever it is that you hear, I think that you need to just contact or let the Cancer know about it, and so he's aware of it, whether it's true or not. Just, you know, don't put any mind, don't put any effort into it, okay? Don't feed in it. I think that you're going to be very surprised that someone here is going to say at your job that they've been with the Cancer. They're going to continue saying something to that extent, so don't pay any mind. Whether it's true or not, don't pay any. I feel that it's not, though. It's a conversation pending between you and the Cancer that is going to take place as of now in the next 3 or 4 months here. And I feel that you and him are going to come to an agreement here. I think that he's afraid. Again, we've been back and forth about this. I think that he's afraid to commit because he's afraid to fail. But at the same time, he's getting into that phase that he would like to settle down because he would like to have children in the future. Okay? And not in a distant future, but in the near future. Okay? So I think that you need to start acting appropriately. And you probably say, well, why are you telling me that? Well, because you may not be doing it, but if you're just sitting there talking to a friend at work and he passes by or he hears that they saw you talking to, and you just by sitting there smiling at that person, otherwise they'd think different. Okay, so just be aware of that. What kind of show me must need to know here? Let's see his spread here. What kind of show me must need to know? We'll see his spread. Thank you to the universe and to the angels ahead. Thank you to the universe and to the angels ahead. What are we looking at here? Kind of. Thank you. I think that you and him will come to an agreement here to try to see if you can start dating each other. You're going to have to speak out, definitely, when you see him. Just let it out. Speak your mind. Let him know how you feel. You'll be surprised. And if he says, no, I'm not at this time, so be it. Give yourself that space, that time again, okay? Because I feel that he would eventually come back anyways. If you keep bringing out the past and he hasn't, then you're just giving yourself away, period. You're just letting him say, okay, you know what, go back to the other one. And I don't think that you should. But it's up to you. I don't see him being very happy here in his position here in the near future here in the next couple of months here. Okay? He's going to want to make some changes here. Maybe he later on he's going to want to go on his own later, not now, but okay. Well, there is someone from his past that wants to make a return here for sure. I definitely see that. But I don't see him wanting to take this, okay? It is his spread, but I don't see him doing so, okay? He's going to have also a distance here between family members because I think that they're going to push the button for him to either marry you or get engaged and whatnot, and he's not about to hear it. He wants to take his own time. He wants to do it when he wants to do it. As a matter of fact, I feel that he's intending to before this year is over, but he's testing you, is what I'm sensing. He's looking at you. He's seeing what you're doing. He's looking to see where you go, who you talk to, how you hang, how you dress. He's seeing how you conduct yourself, to see if, yes, you've been with him for some amount of years and whatnot, but now at the distance, he's trying to make sure, are you the right one? It doesn't matter what the past has between you and him, but he's looking into all these things here. Why? Because when you were at distance, he heard some things, he heard some rumors, and he saw some things about you and with other people. So therefore, he's keeping an eye on you in that sense, okay? So he's really doing his homework because he actually has considered to propose to you. And I feel that we've been through this in some couple of readings, but I'm sensing it again here quite strongly. So keep that in mind. He's going to be very jealous and concerned about another person here who either you've been with or will be. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel that he feels that you've been intimate with this person, and that is the halt there. He might not have told you so, but it's what I'm sensing from his energy here. Okay? So definitely there's going to be some distance between you and your family, between him and his family here. Okay? A little bit pressure here. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay? Do not bring up any exes. I'm telling you that now. Do not bring any exes into his mind. If he brings up, then, you know, you need to act mature. You need to just hear him out and see what he says about that, okay? I do feel that there's someone here from his past that wants to return here, but he's not taking that. I definitely don't see that here. But I definitely see some type of relationship happening here before the year is over between you and him. He's already contemplating, thinking that whatever it is that he's proposing to do here, he has you in mind, okay? Definitely. But there's some kind of conflict going on here at work, or it will be in the next 3 to 4 months happening here for him. He's not going to be too happy there because of another person here, another man here. Even though I feel that you've said a female, it's another person here when it comes to the relationship point of view, okay? He might decide to go on his own further down the line in the future here. And I think that maybe a family member of yours will be the one to help him out on that if you end up, you know, engaged again, okay? Which I feel that you will eventually. Now, show me what I must need to know here. Show me what I must need to know. Let's see the overall. Thank you to the universe and to the angels. I don't know what we're looking at here. Thank you. You need to play on his energy. You need to stay focused on his energy. You need to be more of a water sign so he can start aligning himself with you. Okay? Now, let's see here. Let's see the overall. Definitely. I see that proposal coming in. There's going to be a lot of rumors happening. I'm telling you that now because people are haters at work and whatnot. You're going to hear about this female saying that they've been with him or that they are with him. And it's just all kinds of things here. Okay? They want what they cannot have, and they're going to find other ways of doing things differently. So keep that in mind. It's going to take some time off. I see vacation coming along or some distance between you and the work here. I think both might decide to take some time off at the same time here. He will continue to have some difficulty here with another female, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising at work here. And so therefore he's going to try to either move locations or move jobs. It's at the end here, so definitely I feel that it'll be very positive for him. Okay? I'll tell you this. As of right now, this is the third spread that we're looking at here. And I definitely feel, my instincts are telling me that there will be a proposal here happening for you from the Cancer. Okay? He's the one for you. Plain and simple. I'm not going to go about it. I'm not going to, all this negative energy here, you need to refocus your thoughts away of thinking and looking at things in a different perspective here. Okay. There are going to be some rumors here that you're not going to be very happy about, but now that you know, prepare yourself for those things. Stay focused on the goal, which is the Cancer. And if you do this, this will be right there in your hands. Stay focused. But you need to align yourself. What is it that you need to change? What is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to mature? And all those things. We all have room for improvement. Keep that in mind. Okay? Especially when it comes to be in a stable relationship. It can be challenging at times. So keep that in mind. So that is a good spread here. What I'm sensing here. Absolutely. Yes. So it's still in the cards. Keep that in mind. It's still in the cards. Now, this is for you. I kind of show me what I'm saying here. You and the Cancer, the Priest and High Priestess. What are we looking at here, guys? This is the circle for you and the okay, never mind. That's a good sign. Yes, you're worried that he could be wanting to be with somebody else and whatnot, but I don't see this happening, okay? That other person has already moved on with whoever, and, you know, whoever in the past, it's not going to be a problem, I feel, unless you make it to be, okay? I definitely feel that he is right here with you, okay? Lately, you've been feeling kind of lonely there, kind of wondering, am I doing the right thing by holding out? You know, would he leave me for somebody else? But now you come to a different light here. You're going to see things different, okay? You need to fight your own demons. This could be negative, or this could be a challenge, or this could be a positive sign. I see it differently. I feel that you need to get over these challenges that you're having here in this thing, in this relationship here. Prepare yourself for some rumors there that you're going to be hearing, like I already told you. There's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising here, a female, and also a male that is going to be starting to say certain things there at work. So prepare yourself for those things, okay? It's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, a female also that I'm sensing here at work. Or it could be a man that has those kind of characters there, so keep that in mind, okay? Let me see his spread, because for some reason every time I do this, you are the one that seems to be a little bit more negative than he is here. Worried and scared that will never happen. You hear it, you see it, but then you can't. You're not going to believe it until it actually happens, is how I see it here. Okay? But what do you yourself tell me? You can't believe it that once I tell you things happen. Well, believe in what I just said. Okay? And if you're being negative, then that's all you're going to bring into the table. Negative energies, and that's all you're going to have. Negative results. So keep that in mind. Now, let's see his. I can't show you my Sentinel here. Thank you, guys. There's something in the relationship here that needs to change. I think that something in you needs to change here. And so he feels that, you know, you and him have had a history here for quite some time now. And so within that history, there were certain things that he just doesn't know if he is able to continue with that. And he might not know how to tell you these things here, okay? He might not know at this time how to say, you know, baby, you know, you were very, how can I tell you this, as how he's putting it right now. Maybe there's something about you that you treated him more of a child than someone that you live with or a partner. I'm just saying per se, only you know how that relationship was. So look into how you and him were within that relationship and what caused to fail and what caused it to be where it is now. Because I feel that there's something that, yes, of course, he needs to change as well, but also you. It's almost like there was something there within you that he just was afraid to either let you know about it, and he just couldn't deal with that anymore. Okay? But I feel that if you look into that, I feel that you're going to get your answer, you know, in a couple of months here, okay? Because this is reversed here, so. I think that his family is pushing in here, and he doesn't want to feel forced to be into an agreement to marry you and whatnot, okay? So keep that in mind. Of course he loves you, and of course he's afraid that somebody else can take his place here, okay? But he doesn't want to make the wrong decisions either, just because of that, okay? Aquarius, okay. Well, I think that there will be an up and down here relationship here for a few months here between you and him. I do see that. But at the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is you and him coming together. I think that communication is #1 key here between you and him. Okay? Yeah. You need to look into his weakness points. Okay? You know what makes him tick. You know what he enjoys. You know what he likes. There's room for improvement, like I keep saying. And I think that you need to find something to motivate this relationship here. Okay? When you talk to him, when you text or talk or see each other, then you need to be very motivated in that relationship or in that communication that you have with him. I think that you need to be very, again, take the water signs. You know, take that character so you can be more nurturing, more caring, more loving toward him. And also continue with that so he can see that you've actually changed, okay? I think that that's what you need to do. Because there is still a future for you and him, but there's a lot of changes that you need to do before that moment he gets here, okay? That's what I keep seeing here. There's a future here aligned, but then there's a lot of things that you're uncertain, and he's also uncertain here, okay? And that's how I see it here. Yep. It's coming, and it will come before the year is over, but you need to align yourself, okay? Just keep that in mind. It's still as it has been before. The cards are still saying that eventually there will be a proposal from the Cancer. Definitely he cares for you. Definitely he wants to be with you, but there's a lot of things there that unfortunately, you know, you work together within that same environment, and so you hear things, he hears things, and so that puts him, you know, in question there, and so he doesn't want to make this mistake again. So keep that in mind. And I think that you need to, as you hear things at work, I think that you don't take him too much involved. You know, don't take it personally, whether they're true or not. Don't let that stir you away from what your focus is. Okay, so just be aware of those things. And then let him know. Keep an open communication with him, okay? And if he says, I can't do this because I'm working, so be it. Act patient, be patient. And then what you need to do is, you know, when is your day off? If he tells you when, then tell him, okay, fine. Then I would like for you to meet me at the house at this time so we can have dinner. Plain and simple. Don't say, can you? No. Say, okay, so your day off, can you please come to my house? I'm going to have some dinner. And so therefore you can sit down and talk to him and just let him know where you're standing and what it is you want out of this relationship. No longer, I think you've been like this for quite some time now. So now is the time for you to put all your cards down on the table and then see his expression and see what he's going at. If he feels that he's not ready and that he needs some time off, then you freely need to give him that space and time. Don't worry, because he will be back. It is what it is. They always do. Maybe sooner or later, maybe not when you want them, but they always do eventually. Okay, so just keep in mind and continue to be focused within yourself. Love yourself, respect yourself, and believe within yourself first. Okay, thank you.